And now, the reason we got out of bed this morning. For music and the spoken giggles, Singing Mama and AuntieB are our very own soulful duets.
Good morning, everybody.
Good.
Hello, Dom. First thing in the morning. Well, it's a little few hours later. First thing in the afternoon for you.
It's true. Hi.
So today has been a challenge already with getting on here. Indigo, hello, beautiful soul, yourself. Much love and brightest blessings always and always to all. Hi, Dom. How are you, brother? Indigo. Hello, Sir Carl. His name's Carter, but I call him all these different names because your actual name never really shows up in my brain.
It's Kurt.
Carter, Kurt,
Hi, Kurt.
Carl, Clark.
He says hi, too.
Hello, Jenny.
Can you hear?
Sisters. No, she cannot. You gonna do the splitter?
No. YouTube.
Hey, kid.
Is that okay with you? Is that okay with you?
Yeah, she's watching on there. Yeah.
Yeah. Dom says, hey, kid. Oh, hi.
Dom, Indigo. Hello, Deborah. How are you, lovely? Hello, Belle. So today, we're talking about the spiritual warfare. So if you see briefs, freezing a lot, somehow her internet downstairs is not working as well as the one upstairs. And so right now she looks like she's gonna fart or something. And it's hilarious. Oh, there she is.
Rude. Why would you say that?
You're all... Sorry, that's just the first thing that came to my brain. I love you. I apologize. I said sorry. Are you going to respond?
It's
You're
like a Chinese
stuff,
movie.
so no, you're not frozen.
I can see you talking, and then I can't, and I hear the words, and then it's like blah, 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 blah. Like
everybody's laughing.
It's awesome.
That's good.
It's awesome.
Hi,
It's messed up. I
Chrissy.
don't know why y'all are laughing. It's messed
It's hilarious.
up.
Messed up. You went really fast on this. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
This is gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun, and it's because we're talking about what we're talking about, right? We love you, Jenny. So she is not on house arrest
I
anymore.
love you so much.
She got off on her birthday
Yay! Come visit.
on the 14th.
Come visit. Come
Love the giggles, makes my day.
So you can hear it now? Sweet.
His wife tells him,
Extremely lagged.
yeah, it's gonna be because you're watching the live and stuff.
This is the live, and that is the later
Not.
live. Tells him he always
He jumps
Jumps
a
a
little
like
when
a
he
little.
farts. He
Great.
jumps a little when he farts.
Sounds
Maybe
like
he
family
scares
to me.
Maybe he
Family.
scares himself. He's like, ah. Like those animals that fart and they're like, ah, what was that?
No, I know people who do that around me, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Why?
She's like, free.
Yay! So come visit us.
You should come visit. I'm sure you can get like a visitor's visa or something, can't you? You should come on over.
Is that a thing? I would love that. I don't know.
I don't know. I would think so. I mean, they have all the other weird sounding ones. Why not that one too?
It's awesome.
Like make a little tour. Get your passport.
Tour?
A tour. You know, start in Michigan, head on over this way.
He should start in Louisiana.
Because she's over on that side. We'll start in Michigan, go down to Louisiana, and come up and over
They'd
here.
come see us. That's awesome.
Need a pardon to cross the border legally.
We
What
pardon
is legal
you.
nowadays?
I'm just
really?
kidding. I don't know what that is.
We pardon you in the name of
We
the
understand.
Jesus.
We understand.
You have now been officially pardoned.
Jesus does it all by himself.
He's pardoned you. He's the law on these lambs. Even though some
I
people
love
don't
you so big right now.
He's the law on these parts.
You're so pretty.
Thank you. As are
You're
you.
welcome. I am. I'm gorgeous.
It's true.
Alrighty. Laughing
Okay,
makes it
so-
true, I guess.
My crystals arrived from Mount Shasta. Ooh, Alaska? Like Shasta, Alaska? We had a dog named Shasta. Pretty sure she's not a mountain.
Do you think
She might be
that's from-
in a mountain now. I don't know if she's still alive. But they are amazing, apparently.
Yes. I'm so happy right now. Keep talking. I'm loving it.
I'm trying to talk because somebody else is talking, and then I get goofy, and then just
Everybody loves Goofy.
laughter,
Giggles are good.
laughing at me and with me.
As long as there's a part there that's with, we're all good.
Yes. So his friend just came back from Africa. It has me wondering, did he take the Jabberwocky?
Ooh,
Ooh, I hope
that's a good
not.
question. Probably if they're flying
Sometimes they don't have to though. They
or
just have
boating.
to get tested before they go.
Teleporting, probably not.
Teleporting. We should just all teleport.
Right?
That would be cool.
Just go astro. Just everywhere. Just astro project.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So, the topic today. Hi.
Yes, it's a very important one. You want to
Go
read
ahead. Yeah, you go ahead.
it? That's not me. I said you.
I don't know how to find it.
You should edit. You just click on one of those.
Oh, that's
So,
right.
what happens after spiritual revelation? So, spiritual warfare. Okay, we all know that this is a spiritual warfare between good and evil. Right? Everybody that's in the chat, we've all talked about this numerous times. If you're just joining us, hello and welcome to spiritual warfare.
Welcome to the war you've been in your whole life.
You've been in your whole life and just hadn't know it. Hadn't know it. Hadn't know it. Knowing truth can bring on more strain if your fear is stronger than your faith. After your faith has been increased, then comes the darkness to try to steal the truth from you. Will you let that happen after you have put so much effort into building your faith? We all need the Jesus.
Ooh,
That's what the
nice ending. That's good stuff.
Thank you.
I'm a fan of this. All the
Combination
things so
of your
far.
brain and my brain.
Pretty much the same brain right there.
Yeah.
Just
That's
one
one
slang
powerful
side and the other's
Yep,
not.
there.
That's all it is. That's awesome.
Hey.
It's a good thing.
Hey.
What?
I'm not very nice.
What?
What did you
What?
say?
One's the slang side and one isn't.
See, that's not what you said. You said one's stronger and one is not.
No, I didn't.
Uh-huh. That's what I heard.
That's okay. That's not what I said. I would never say that. Your body is definitely stronger than mine, though, just so we're
I
clear.
did cross the border jab. Hopefully not. Hello.
Hello. See, same thing.
Sarah.
Hello. We see you.
Hello.
What it always feels like.
Hello.
Hello.
Ever God told us to fear. I just fear not. My armor is unbreakable, so I am fearless. Very good. We do need the Jesus, and to just believe. To have faith in your belief. Timothy. Kiss, kiss, kiss.
Okay, so
Yes.
in the Bible, when there have been huge spiritual experiences, so if someone had a visitation, what?
I heard your words, but you were just stuck. And then your words and things were not matching up. So sorry. I was watching the Chinese video for a second.
TheJesus, we need you so big right now. Seriously. Okay, stop.
Uh-huh. My coffee is really, really hot.
Burn your face. I mean, be careful. Be careful. Hey, stop it. Oh my goodness. Did you see that? Just because I taught her that doesn't mean she's going to do it.
As you were.
Anyway, we really definitely need you. So much. So, when we have big experiences, so when there's been a visitation, so when we're laughing is good. Laughter is excellent.
Oh, I keep trying to click on it.
Yes,
Yes,
he
sure
is.
is with us all. Yes, he is.
Whenever anyone has had a big spiritual experience, when an angel is visited, like Gabriel or Michael, who are the only two mentioned in the Bible, or they've had a vision, right? I totally did. That's the thing. Like it all comes back. Anyway, back to what I was trying to say. After those experiences, our bodies need to recover because it takes a lot from us physically. And when that happens, a lot of times our minds need to recover too. Guess what? Your brain is a physical thing, right?
It's true. It's really up there.
It's in your body and everything. So we need to give our minds and our body time to rest and a space to recover. What?
My sister's staring at me, so I was staring at her. She saw me. She goes,
You just staring at your mom? Just interrupted? Oh. Did you laugh? She laughed. Just teasing me. Teasing. Okay. So I love her. Anyway, so sorry. I totally messed up for YouTube. I apologize.
Don't apologize.
Anyway,
the big news of New Guinea.
We need to give our brains and body a place to relax and recover and rejuvenate. In that time, because we have a perceived weakness, it doesn't have to be weak, but without us being aware, then it can be a weakness. And that perceived weakness is seen by whom? We'll answer that in a second. It's seen by whom?
Satan.
Yes. And who else?
Satan. All the other dark ones.
Yeah. And so what are they going to do?
Ones that are influenced by the devil.
What's they going to do?
They are going to try to influence you otherwise. Much stronger than I did before.
What does a spiritual experience do inside us?
Changes us.
Right. When you move from one house, even just next door, that takes a whole lot of energy, right? The entire system is disrupted. You have to learn a new geography just from one home to next door. Okay? When we have a spiritual experience, that comes in and rejuvenates our cells. Right? It retrains us in some ways in what we were thinking. Gives us a new perspective. Because of that, yes, it does. Because of that, we have to have time to adjust, the adjustment period. So we need to give ourselves
be patient with ourselves.
True, we have to give ourselves time to step back, have some giggles,
and
some wiggles, and
all the giggles and the wiggles.
Right, and we need to take our time to let ourselves acclimate to the new information and then press forward. In the time of acclimation, the time of rest, that's when the dark side's like, hey, I could steal that. Or they're going to try. Because it's changed your future.
Right.
It's changed the entire path, the course of your future. And the darkness thought it had your future all sealed up with a little bow. And now they want it back. All right, who is this wonderful woman here?
Dom said it.
Yes. Who is
That's
it?
my baby girl.
What's her name?
Well, name she likes to go by or the name she was born with.
But she likes to go by, right?
One she likes to go by is Ashley Rose. You've seen her in our chat rooms a few times, here and there.
And at this side of me, and now she's on this side of me.
She's got the different makeups on today. With the fake nose ring.
She's our fun one. We like it. And each one that gets in, as they grow up, their personalities come out sporadically.
It's true.
We don't know anybody else like that. What?
What?
So we don't know anybody else like that.
No. Who would be like that? I don't know.
Only her mom. And maybe
Ashley
AuntieB.
It's Ashley with an I-E.
Maybe.
Yes.
It is a beautiful name. Alrighty, so when that happens, a lot of times people become frustrated and upset, right?
Mm-hmm.
When they're working on the acclimation process. I would love for you to read what Indigo said up there about the brain.
The programmable? The brain is programmable by us. We can reprogram the brain to change the effects of those visions.
True. And if we allow it, that's what the dark side wants to do.
Yeah.
Right? You're crazy.
So can I wait to tell
that couldn't happen. It's not possible.
Yeah, right?
What is that called?
Doubts.
Doubting. What is that
called?
One
doubt. Fear. Are you frozen?
Called
I can't tell.
Logical denial.
You keep freezing.
You're frozen too.
You're frozen.
Are we better?
You're still frozen.
Are we better yet?
That's really Ashley. I
don't know what's going on. I'm just making faces. Does it look like I'm there?
I prefer Marissa.
Oh, I'm not even frozen making cute faces at all. Okay. So, I don't...
Thank you.
This is fun. She's doing
Indigo
all kinds of
can't
things
wait to tell us her experience. She definitely needed today, making much sense out of my current emotional state, and advice on giving ourselves time to adjust is perfect. Not that I was dark, but darkness tried to get in. Yep, and they will every single time. Every time that you increase your knowledge, your faith, your good side, they're going to try to counteract with like twice as much mojo on their side. And so we just have to build up our faith wall, if you will, to counteract that.
No, Mama's frozen.
I'm not frozen. You're frozen.
Yes, that's true. What?
Bree said no, Mama.
What?
Or Marissa said no, Mama's frozen.
Oh,
We're frozen.
And Kim hit it right on the head right there.
it could be. We are
Could
not
be.
with
Very
Kathy
well
right
could be.
now, but it seems to me that after a huge, intense spiritual experience, and without taking enough time to step back, and this is true for me, this is true for everyone. It's true for Jamelia. It's true for this little cute one over here. It's true for even when you're not paying attention, it's still cute. She's got a double thing to do. If we don't give ourselves enough time, then we become frustrated and we become upset. So we step back, right? Remember our breath. Hi, Kevin.
Kevin!
And we take time that we need to acclimate.
Yep.
To all the new information. A lot of people have called it downloads.
Yep.
Right? So whatever you're calling it, we all understand what it is. It's where we have new information, we have a new understanding, and with that...
Her mojo is stronger than your mojo.
Good. Nuh-uh.
Good. We're glad you have strong mojo.
I will put my mojo
Or I think she's saying
anybody.
I think she's saying that to the Puritans.
I think she is too, but I think it's funny.
Bad evils. Yeah, my mojo's stronger than your mojo. Yeah,
I'm not
and that would be
quite
awesome
sure
to say
what
to them
mojo
too.
is.
Like your faith mojo,
Yeah, faith mojo. What does mojo mean?
yes.
Don't use mojo in the definition of mojo.
Mojo. What is mojo? I've just heard it used as like your ability to do
I've
something.
only heard it in like a sexual reference,
sexual
and so
way. Yes,
I need to understand.
It was on Austin Powers for sure. But
great.
but if you change it, right, your spiritual mojo, your essence, if you will, your strengthening your border wall of your faith, you're strengthening it so that those illegal Satan things might not come to you. I didn't get any words with that word mouth movement. Okay. I don't know who's frozen there, but somebody is. Kathy is definitely having ascension symptoms. I have no doubt about that. Her power, her spirit, her mojo.
Did they hear that? No.
I didn't hear a dang thing.
Huh.
What did you say?
You really didn't hear that?
No, I just heard, oh.
It's awesome.
What did you say?
I didn't say it.
Liar face. What have you said?
Nope, I really didn't.
What happened?
She did.
What did you say?
I was like, what's going on? And she's
Where's
like,
Ashley?
stuff. Da, 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 da. That's what happened.
What's that?
So anyway, ascension symptoms, right? I also think that is a magic
Mojo
charm,
is magic
talisman,
power. So your mojo. Your power of your faith.
Okay.
Mojo.
Thank you.
Malleable objective justification obstetrician. Nope, that would not be it at all. I don't think an obstetrician would be in the mojo. Meditation is mojo empowerment. There you go. You're frozen again, and you're frozen
Makes me funny, but anyway. And then we're really okay,
what
cool.
Are you
So
I like
it's nothing. So anyway, when the ascension thing that people talk about, right? I also think that has to do with the adjustment to the new inspiration, the new perspective, these types of things.
Yes.
We're all using the same ideas, just different words. And I love that because it lends slightly different perspective to it. And when we can come together and talk about them, we can understand it in a broader way. And I think there's great value in that.
Yeah.
So going back to what we're talking about, when we have a spiritual experience, it's well within us to take the time to acclimate.
Right.
To rest
and to understand it.
And we are going to tell you about one that I have been. I have been
mulling over,
wanting to hold on to. And she's like, we have to tell him, or we don't.
I'm like bursting at the seams.
Look at her hands. I saw the hands. You have it too. You should see me when I'm waiting for the sun in the morning. Come on, son. Come on. So, okay, you guys remember us talking about the man that we saw when we were going into the hotel? The guy that Jamie thought looked like ex-military.
Before we got up and close spiritual to him. That's the feeling I got from him. Like,
go ahead and tell it, girl. You got this. I know you've been wanting to do it. I will interject.
Okay, so if you guys remember, like how I said that I'd seen the dark entity or whatever that was outside the door. And then Bree had me close my eyes, and I could see the sentinels that were right there by us, basically backing us up. And I was like, "Thank you for backing me up." And then the guy came out. Awesome. The guy came out, and he sat on the cigarette butt thingy, and he was smoking, ironically. And and Bree asked me, "So what do you think about that guy?" I'm like, "Well, he seems cool. He seems like an ex-military guy, protective kind of thing." And so we went up and we were having this huge conversation. Bree sat down like people would at the feet of, and you're frozen again, at the foot of Jesus when they're listening to someone. And let me know if you guys can hear me or if I'm freezing or whatever, because I only see Bree freezing, so I really don't know.
I'm hearing nothing.
All of a sudden, Marissa's doing her hair thing, and she just stopped, and you're just like, so I don't know sometimes if you're just stuck there. Anyways, we were talking. We learned his name was Gabriel Lujan.
Mm-hmm.
Lujan. Anyways, Lujan. Okay, thanks, baby. And so then we all went in. We didn't see him the rest of the time, and I know we emphasized that last time. We didn't see him the rest of the time that we were there. It's only Bree. Okay, only Bree freezing. Misty cold in there.
Yeah, Rue's fine.
Rue's fine.
It's Ashley Rose isn't freezing, just me.
So anyways, later, we'd been talking about him off and on, and I told Chad about him, and I was like, I wish you would have stayed out there with us. We met this cool guy. His name is Gabriel, Gabriel Lujan, and it was cool because he emphasized that I could roll my R's. I was like, I can. It's pretty cool.
And I did, and I was like, Gabriel.
And so later on our way home, Bree calls me, and she's like, "You will never guess what I just found out." I'm like, What is it? Because she sent me these little voice messages. You have to call me. You have to call me right now. Oh my gosh, it's about the guy, the guy that we saw. Blah 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, what's that all about? So I call her, and she's like, oh my gosh, you will never get with the information that I just got from Jesus and this and this and this. And I'm like, okay, slow down.
It was so exciting.
And she goes, that was the Gabriel. I'm like, the Gabriel, like the angel? She goes, yeah. She goes, that was the angel Gabriel. I'm like, how do you know? And she goes, Jesus, he told me. It was him. And I was like, well, that's freaking cool. And because we shook hands, we physically shook hands with him. And, the things that we all learned is that an angel of God, you'll be able to shake their hand. An angel of the devil, you will not, because there's no physical body. Right? Did you catch all that?
I did. I wasn't prepared to answer that question.
Well, that's what we were taught, is what
we were taught that for sure.
Yeah. She knew we were gonna say that as soon as we mentioned the name Gabriel. And let's see, Gabriel is also a very popular Spanish name. And so, but see, when we were there talking to him, he was looking us straight in the eye. He was very respectful. He was, very missionary handshake, as we call it, the firm grasp, not killing your hand. He was very...
But not dead fish.
Yeah, not dead fish. He was very personable and very respectful. Mm-hmm. And, he sat straight.
I don't sit at people's feet, especially strangers, especially strange guys. I don't know.
Nope.
And it just felt so natural.
So natural just to sit at his feet.
And it was right when we first started talking, and James looked at me like, you're on the ground.
I was like, what are you doing? And I was just sitting there. I was just standing there like this. Just listening to him. So I was still keeping my guard because I didn't know who he was, but not feeling any negative influence at all from him at all. And so when Bree told me that, it totally made sense as to who he was. Because stuff pops up like that, when we're doing this whole spiritual thing, and then, Gabriel, that's like the angel. That would have been funny if we would have said that. Oh, like the angel Gabriel. Exactly.
Yeah.
That would have been funny if he would have said that. But yeah, it was just a very, very cool experience. And to find that out was like almost mind numbing for a second, because I'm just like, what now? Like, huh? Wait a second. What? And then I asked Jesus, I was like, okay, I believe Bree. But can you show me too? Like,
Right.
Show me
Right.
that it was really him. And then I, kind of forgot about that for a minute, or had it on the back of my brain or whatever. And all of a sudden I saw this Gabriel stuff. The name Gabriel in like a ton of things. There's a show on Facebook that they're advertising is called I Am Gabriel. And, and a bunch of other stuff, like Maddox's little brother is named Gabriel. And, just stuff like this. And I'm just like, huh. And see, that's how I've always received my answers, is by little signs like that. Multiple times. They're like, okay, I get it. Thank you. I appreciate it. And so, and Gabriel was the one that told us that Kathy would be okay. And he's like, oh yeah, she'll be fine. So it's freaking wowing for sure. And it's just freaking awesome that we had that experience, and I was saying, and just before that, I was like, it's in God's time when I'll see this stuff,
Yeah, that's what's so crazy about it. It was just before, like immediately.
Yeah, because I remember we were looking at the clouds and stuff.
Bam.
Yeah, it was maybe a couple hours, because I remember it was light outside, and I was like, well,
I meant it wasn't like years. It was like immediately, like the same day.
It was within that day. And that's how a lot of my stuff has happened a lot recently, that I've actually, paid attention to and kept track of. Mm-hmm. It's just stuff, I've kind of put it in God's hands kind of thing. And then it's...
Because it is.
Bing. Not trying to take care of
it myself. The
bing. Chandler comes along every once in a while.
Oh, sure.
And so it's just been really...
She's not even going to see that, because she was looking away. I was close.
I believe y'all, I think I received messages like that too, Jamie. Yeah. And it's like, it's just little tiny hints. It's little tiny things. It's not like bam in your face. It's just like, pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. Okay, I paid attention. I get it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Jamie Bree, now I really cannot wait to share my experiences with you both. Yay!
We are totally going to do that. We're still acclimating ourselves,
mm-hmm.
Because it was a big deal. It was huge.
Yeah.
And I'm not taking...
Sorry, you're not taking what?
I'm not taking anything away from Kathy's struggle, because it's real. It's definitely real. And when you have an experience like, that's why we're saying this, because Kathy, we love you and we support you in whatever you choose to do next. And we just want you to know that it's okay to be frustrated and just so full of angst and stuff right now, because after an experience like that, everything changes.
Yep.
Okay. And so change is hard. Even when you choose it, change is hard sometimes, especially. So it's okay to have all those feelings up in the air and all over the place and inside and outside. And that statement that says it's hard to be crazy, because you feel crazy in that moment.
Yeah.
Feelings aren't facts. Okay.
Right.
We'll come back to our senses and we'll acclimate, like we said, but it's totally understandable. So everybody there's a song, and I love this song. It's Gentle. Do you know the song? Remember the song?
Gentle with yourselves?
Gentle.
I don't remember how it goes, but I remember some of the words.
I think I want to sing that if I can later. But what were you going to say?
Hold on, I have to remember.
I have to cough still.
Okay. Hold on, let me come up here and see if it was in there. I don't remember. It'll come to me. Something.
Hi, Heart of Fairies.
I remember what were we talking about before? Before you said that?
Kathy, before that, you said that, once you stop trying to actually physically force yourself to see it and let it go and
Like,
left it in God's hands, because that's where they are, all of the signs and everything. He gets to decide that. Once you were able to let that go, then suddenly your understanding was opened up to a whole new level.
Yeah. And it's huge. Yeah, I don't remember what I was going to say. That's going to bug me. But it'll come back.
It'll come back to you.
It'll come back to me. When I'm supposed to say it'll come back.
For sure.
And 7 years ago.
For sure. Huh?
You said for sure.
I was thinking 7 years ago.
Oh,
yes.
7 years ago.
Kitty's book address.
Forefathers.
All that brings me to is boys have a penis and girls have a vagina.
Exactly.
Also truth.
It's truth, yes.
So you're welcome, by the way.
Thank you.
You're welcome, just in case you didn't know.
Ah.
I
I mean, it is
you
kind of
know.
confusing
It is kind of confusing.
Sometimes you never know.
All right, so I want to talk about how. Hi. Hello. I'm very happy you're here. I want to talk about how different people receive inspiration. So we've talked about how you look for ways that God is showing you, so signs that He's showing you, right? And or smack in your head. Don't do that.
Don't smack your head. You shouldn't do that.
Be nice to that head. Downright lovable. She remembers.
Sorry.
And go.
The smack your head thing that reminded me. So after that whole the whole experience that we had, remember that pain I had in my head?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and you've had tons of headaches and stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
But mine was like killing me in my ear. And I mentioned it in the other show the other day.
Mm-hmm.
But I think a lot of that had to do with what you're saying, how your physical body has to acclimate to your spiritual experience, right? So I think that was my my physical body acclimating to maybe hearing more.
I would agree.
Of Godness.
How is it now?
It's good.
Excellent.
Like, it comes back every now and again, just like a little tiny bit, but nothing like it was. Like, it was almost debilitating. I would have to put my hand over here and put pressure on my ear.
Use your Jesus blessed hands.
Yeah. Yes.
You guys don't know. You don't know.
You could tell them.
No, that's for later. I mean, you could tell them, but I just want to tell them how you're, breaking me.
Breaking me. It's a good song, by the way. Breaking me.
I have to tell them now because that sounds bad.
Yeah,
so, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, you just were frozen on my screen, so I didn't know. I can't trust it, so I'm just gonna ask. So,
okay.
I have. Y'all know I've been beat up a lot, so I got lots of beaten ups, and I don't trust most anyone to actually touch me.
Touch you. And you're frozen.
Because I don't want people to touch me. It's really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Back? No?
You're back.
Yes? We here?
Yeah.
Okay. And thank you. So I've had people offer and no, thank you. and so I was having a really bad migraine. It lasted for like 4 days. And finally, I'm like, I don't want to do it. I'm like praying. He's like, go have Jamie bust up your back. What? Bust up my back? What? And guess what? She's really good at it. She is a great massager. And she gets in there. I am all naughty. Just straight naughty down my back. Up my neck. Just naughty, naughty, naughty. Bad, naughty.
There's so many nuts.
Yeah, right? So she comes so I had her do it, and I'm praising the Jesus in my very broken, oh Jesus. And then sometimes I'm like, Jesus, help me, come be with me, oh man. And she's so great. And she gets in there and and I can move and stuff now, whereas before I just was like this. And you guys saw me on Tuesday. But I my eyes are open all the way now.
Your eyes are open and everything.
It's crazy. But the amazing thing is that I'm learning that there are, how to trust in different ways. And this is part of my acclimation process. And so We all have ways that we're learning. Like a lot of you, I hope, grew up with touch being a good thing, right? You know, your mom goes, "Oh, you're such a cutie," or your aunt that like pinches your cheek or whatever. I get to be that aunt, by the way. Yeah, yeah. And she's like,
Her face.
True. And it's just so great. And I'm learning all these different things that people have around me. And I don't know if these guys, because I'm new here, but most people that I have known took for granted and thought I would know, and I had no. So where I was before. Anyway, I didn't know it. And so now I'm learning it.
Didn't know
And
what?
the like human touch that was good.
Oh, okay. I was confused because you kind of kept breaking up a little bit.
Darn it.
I was like,
Anyway,
she said
so now I'm learning that, and that's part of my growth, right? That's spiritual for me because I had the bad for the most part, right? If it was actual skin on skin, which is why I stress that so big with little kids, the skin on skin out there, because it's healthy, but it also is so many more things.
And them in public areas.
But that's right. That's part of my ascension, the new change of perspective. Right. So there's so many ways that we all learn. And mine is just feeling for sure. I'll get an impression and I'm like, oh, fun. Or yeah, right. Totally. Like that's what we do. So I go to both extremes, and those are my extremes.
Just like at the Catholic Church.
I mean, I
totally did not want to do that. She was like fighting with the Jesus right there. I don't want to. Okay, fine.
Outside, out loud. It was so hard.
Oh, I know. And now looking back on it, though, it's very comical.
Only because I'm past the crying
and you
part
could
of it.
You could totally see Jesus going like, "It's okay, shh."
Right?
It's okay, just turn around. I don't want to. It's okay, just turn around.
I know you're gonna. It's all right. It's all right. Do you guys know how hard it is to go back to a place where you were really embarrassed at? Where you were humiliated at? It's easier to like quit your job sometimes and go back to work because you were really humiliated. Well, if you were really humiliated without your clothes on, that's harder. And if you were a kid and the rest
and all the other stuff.
And that was just like my Rocky Mountain, not my, what's the tallest mountain?
Everest.
My Everest. Right? There's harder ones.
Yeah.
Coming up. Close to us. And yeah. And the fight, the struggle is in the moment, because thinking about it is like, I totally trust God. I totally do. And you get there and you're like, oh, I trust God. Oh, man, I trust him. I don't want to do it, though. So it's hard. It's really, really hard.
Kind of like me rubbing your back.
Yep. But we do things that are difficult. Right. Because people of God, people who are in tune, that's what we do.
Yeah.
We do things when they're difficult. We do things when they're easy. We do things when we're called to do them, not because of what the world says, but because of what God says. Because what Jesus thinks of us, not because of what the world thinks of us.
Right.
Right? Everybody can do hard things. We were all freaking made to be a mess, but also beautiful, wonderfully, fearfully made. Right?
What a beautiful mess. What a beautiful mess I made.
Yeah.
Spending
all the time. Yes, awesome.
There's nothing else I'd rather do. It's a Diamond Rio song.
I know, now she's humming it. Nice. Okay, so, okay, finish.
What a beautiful mess. Anyways, go ahead.
I just bounced into it. Bounce. I wanted to just do that gentle one real quick, if that's okay, because I think it's really important. I actually didn't get the words out, so let me just grab them real quick. Did you know that Angel Gabriel came a couple times in the Bible? It wasn't just one time. Did ya? Who did he come see?
He came and saw Mary, right?
Yes. What did he tell Mary?
He told her that she was going to be the mother of Jesus.
Yes.
Jenny loves your strength, by the way.
Oh, we have it together. It would have been much, much harder had Jamie not and Chad and Kathy and Kim also. Thank you for coming, Kim. If they hadn't come, it's so much easier to do this when so many people of faith come together. So he also came to Zachariah.
Oh, about John the Baptist?
Yeah.
Zacharias' dad. Or nope. John the Baptist's dad. in the temple.
Yeah.
Saying that Elizabeth was gonna have a baby, and he's like, she's kind of old.
Well,
really, yeah, she is. She's up in the years, but she's still gonna have a baby. But how? With God, nothing is impossible. So what do you mean, how?
That's how. We didn't know.
We will name him John. But I don't want to name him John. That is not a family name. Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
You will be deaf and dumb until... You'll be deaf and dumb until you agree.
Yes, we are here to help each other. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. I totally agree with that. Okay, so I'm going to sing that song for you. It's not too long.
Okay.
Cool?
Yeah.
Okay. Get it right here. Make sure that's not on. Uh-oh. Jumbo. Okay. Here we go. Ready?
Good.
Okay. Like a gentle wind can blow the clouds from the sky. Like a gentle touch can ease the pain of goodbye. Like a gentle smile embraces empty souls in lonely places. We should be more gentle with ourselves. Like the friend who gently builds us up when we're down. Like a gentle kiss can turn our world all around. We've been hurt by others often. We've forgiven and forgotten. We should be as gentle with ourselves. Life can be hard, but we need not be so hard on ourselves. If we will see, like the shepherd leads his flock with gentle commands, with his gentle voice that only hearts understand. One thing we can know for certain: he has borne the awful burdens, so we can be gentle with ourselves. One thing that I know for certain: he will bear my every burden, so I can be gentle with myself. It's a good one.
It is a good one.
It's by Michael McLean.
Yes.
And the words are easy to find. Michael McLean, gentle lyrics. Bam, you got it.
Very good.
Were you humming?
Mhm.
Awesome. I was like, I'm hearing humming. That's so weird. That's awesome.
So
So
I'm trying to harmonize.
Nice.
Beautiful
Hard to
and
lay
true,
that.
Bree. Much love and gratitude for sharing such an amazing song, which you've done so beautifully.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
It's
Lovely. Thank you for sharing. Vicky Ross. Hello, Vicky
Vicky.
Ross.
That one needs an accent too. Hello, Vicky. I love
Hello,
it.
Vicky.
So the thing is we have to learn how to take care of ourselves in those moments, right?
Mhm.
This doesn't mean neglect other people, but it does mean if you need to step back, step back.
Mhm.
It's totally okay to take time to get back to where you need to be, to your new place,
Exactly.
right? So if others are being taken to a new place, just like here, we're reevaluating our, what was the word?
Acclamation?
No.
Our
We're reevaluating our broadcast. We're trying to figure out how we'd like to, do it, because we want to invite more people on. So we want to spread out our regular
Spread
guests.
the love.
Be emailing all of you
Spread
and
the love.
just letting you know kind of what's going on as soon as we figure it out. We just, life is about change. Life is about growth. And we all are doing it all the time. And as long as we're here for everyone, and just support each other and love each other, we're going to be okay when we need to step back, because we're going to know that there are others who can step forward in that moment. And that's what it's about anyway.
That's what it's all about. What? Looking forward to hearing you trying to
Jamelia
do my
does for
accent,
me.
Jamie.
You guys, she's amazing. Yes, and I found the
Dude,
perfect
Welsh
guy
accent.
that does the perfect Welsh accent, and I'm going to show her today, and she's going to love it. And you're going to love it because she's going to be excellent at it, or not. But one of those will be.
It will be one of those, that's for sure. Why did you mute? Oh, your coffee. Okay. I was like, why did you mute yourself?
I felt like I laughed from
And
like
then
the
you-
inside bottom of my lungs, and all of a sudden, all this stuff was like, "Hey, you're coming out." I know you wanted to know that. You're welcome.
Yes.
That was a joke at your expense, and I paid for it. So thank you, TheJesus, for keeping me humble.
Welcome.
And here we go.
And that's what you get.
He does really.
Giffy.
I totally agree.
Giffy. Good for
Good for
intensity.
Indigo.
Indigo. There we go.
Yay! Go for it. Ha!
Go
Go
for it.
I think I got it.
Go, giddy boo boo. Go for Fifi.
It almost came out my nose. What are you doing?
Go for the boo boo.
Chebo.
How can you make? Whoa, go for it. Yep,
Where
you're
did
right.
that go?
How can you make your life a moving prayer? Keep moving and pray as you go.
So, have you ever seen that show, or the musical on Broadway, Fiddler on the Roof?
He talks to God all the time.
When Tevye does that, I do that. When I first saw that, I was like, "Hey, that's awesome!" I do that with George because I was calling him George.
He called him George.
And so I was like, I like that. That's what I do, right? So that's what I do now. And you should sometimes when Jamie and I are doing something, and I'm just like,
And I'm annoying her.
Jesus, help us. Help me. So often. Do I do that?
She complains to him all the time. She's like, Jesus, she's doing it again. Why won't she stop?
But even in really, really good moments, I'm like, oh, that was so you. Thank you. When something's really hard, I know we could do this together, Jesus. You're right here with me, right? Didn't we? Yes. It's about how you relate to Jesus, how you relate to God, how you relate to the higher power, how you get there. Because everybody has a different way.
Yep.
It's
just like, okay, so
go.
We talked about this earlier.
Okay.
Not on the show, but before the broadcast.
Because that's
how it was. So how everybody receives inspiration or words from God or whatever from him differently. I think it's the same way as people are loved. So people love differently, right? There's the different types of love, like the 5 languages of love or whatever. There's touch, there's, there's emotion, there's, um, all the other ones by buying stuff for people. Anyways, there's different ways of receiving revelation as well. Whatever God thinks will get to you the best, that is what he will use. He has a lot of different arsenals, so to speak. He knows which way is going to get to you the fastest and the best. And you're frozen again. He knows you individually, as does Satan. Satan's been in this whole thing from the very beginning. So as God knows you the same as, I wouldn't say the exact same, but he knows you in the ways that will get to you the best. And Satan does as well. But if you can remember that God wins every time, then you don't really have to worry so much about how much Satan knows you. Still keep it in the back the forefront of your mind, not the back. The forefront of your mind as to, I'm by myself now, as long as you keep the knowledge that God knows you individually, he knows how to get to you. He the buck moon. I've seen a lot of depression symptoms in this process lately. I don't know anything about the buck moon, so I'm not sure how that works. But if you just remember that however you talk to God is good, because he's the one that created you, right? So therefore, he knows exactly how to talk to you. He knows exactly how to bring out the best in you. He knows exactly how to, hello phone. He knows exactly he knows exactly how to bring out your faith stronger, as long as you put your faith in him and give that to him. What are you doing? So apparently your computer stopped working. Yeah. Are you hooked up to the phone?
Huh?
Okay, I didn't hear you. So I was like, where are you at?
I'm right here. I just have a moving child, so I'm trying to be quiet.
I can't breathe.
Hi. Has been.
He knows each and every single one of us by name, by every aspect of you. He knows you. And so that's the thing I think a lot of people don't really fathom, or they don't want to, is that he knows every fiber of you. He created you. He knows how you tick. He knows,
How you
what
tick.
he knows how you tick. He knows how you can go through your day and not think of anything else other than the one thing that you're focused on. If he can see how you go through your day, he's going to see where he can put his little answers into your day. He's going to see how to talk to you as long as you reach out for him. If you've asked him a question and you're waiting for the answer, patience is a virtue right there. Patience is needed for one, yourself, and for the response from God. Patience is a virtue. Patience is a virtue.
Oh, I'm so proud of. Okay, I just got a text. Kathy is going to take a break today. She's going to go play some golf. Thank you.
Oh,
Says
very
that's
good.
an answer to prayer. Oh,
Very
knocking
good.
my microphone. So, yay! Oh, I'm so glad. Hi.
So I hope that resonates with you guys. If we're impatient with ourselves, more than likely we're going to be impatient with everybody, including God. So we need to be patient. We need to show that patience with ourselves, and that will spread to everybody around us. You know what I mean?
I do.
I know you do. I know I do too.
Yep.
I know what I mean sometimes.
Yep.
Especially right now.
That's good. That's good. Mm-hmm.
It's still hot. Oh my goodness.
Those things
I
are
made this-
amazing. They
I don't
hold
know where
hot
you got this,
forever.
Bonnie, wherever you are. I've tried to
It's
look
amazing.
up like the labels. It was in a white
Sorry, I
box,
can't
so I don't even know where it came from, but they're freaking amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And they keep your beverages hot. And the outside's not even hot. Like the outside's cold.
Mm-hmm.
But like it's not burning my face completely off right now, which is nice. But I totally burned my tongue earlier. And that's good.
I didn't really mean for you to burn your face off. You have a beautiful face.
Thank you. I already did
You're
it earlier
welcome.
though, before the show even started.
Well, then you did it without my permission, and that's just
You're
rude.
welcome, and congratulations. Hello. And
Wave now. She said hello. She's been saying hi.
and
Little waver. It's like a little puppy dog. Hi, everybody. I'm so happy.
she's a happy,
I love her.
girl. She's just a happy
She's
girl.
just
Isn't she happy girl. She's just a happy girl. Can you hear me? Did she hear it?
She
Is she
can't hear
hearing it
you.
right
No.
I know, but she can hear me on the show, right? She's watching it.
No, because it's on my phone.
She stole the phone.
I had to take the phone back.
Oh. Well, she'll have to listen to it in a minute.
You talk louder, I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Why would you know?
Oh, sorry, it's in your earballs. Oh, sorry, I apologize.
Elmer's fault.
That was
Elmer's
messed
fault.
up.
I'm sorry.
She outwitted her mom and her auntie. Well done. Well played, sir. Remember,
It's funny because
I
you
have
like
you.
turned it. You turned it towards her so she could
I know. I
hear.
totally did
And
it.
was
I played
hilarious.
into it.
Right. Oh,
I love
it's
you.
stiffened my neck.
I love you too.
So, anyways,
Somebody's gonna buy me a coffee.
I'm gonna buy you a coffee. I'll make you one.
No, yours are delicious for people who like them that way. Mm-hmm.
I
That
can
was a
make it
good-
the way you like it too, freaking.
How do I like it?
Whatever way you tell me.
Like you got lots of laughter faces. Oh my giddy aunt.
You are
I
Oh
love
my
that
giddy aunt.
saying. It's one of my favorites. That's awesome. I'm a giddy aunt right now.
Giddy aunt. Oh my giddy aunt. See, I need to listen to that Welsh accent so I can do
It's
it
true.
proud.
That's not it. But yes.
I know.
It's not Tennessee. It's
It's
awesome.
not Tennessee accent, are you sure about that? No, see, that's Mater.
It's
Like
sweet.
tomato, but without the tongue.
All right. I think this is a great one. I wish I could hold my phone forever, but my arm says it will not. And
You
my
could do
thing to
that
hold
thing
it
for your thing
is out there
in the car.
Mm.
Daggum.
But I mean, we're already over an hour, so.
That's true.
And I don't
Is
want to
that the
go
dryer?
to 2. No, that was a car that just went by.
That was really loud.
Yes, it was. I think it was
My
a truck,
windows are
actually.
closed and everything.
A lot of them go by with trailers. They're like, we have a trailer.
We have a
And they go
trailer.
by.
And they're
like
empty.
coming back the other way. We have a trailer.
We have a
And then
trailer
they go
again.
home.
It's funny.
Yay!
I'm like, why don't you just unhook your trailers? There's nothing on it.
It's true.
They're showing it off. Okay, so let's
All
do
you.
this pray thing.
Mm-hmm. We love you guys.
Pray for everybody on the other
On the
side,
other side of
the
the...
screen. There you go.
I don't know where the camera is. But
And everybody that's on Kevin's thingy, the scrolly thingy that goes
right
along
on the
here.
engaged Reiki,
Yeah. The
then
spread
love
list.
Reiki list. We love you, Kevin. And Rita. We love
Yeah.
everybody in our comments. We hope you guys know that we love you. We appreciate you. God loves you.
You make us giddy aunts.
I'm gonna start using that more. I haven't used that in years.
Oh my giddy aunt.
That is amazing. I love it.
Sounds like a southern one.
It isn't. It's an English one, I think. Or
I
is it
don't know.
Welsh?
Probably a Welsh
I don't know. We're gonna find out when we talk to her. That'll be awesome.
It's true. Love you too, Dom. Dom, 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 dom.
Downright lovable.
I love you all, everybody. I love you all and everyone in the chats. May your hearts be filled with love, joy, and happiness.
Absolutely.
Yes, ma'am. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
One more thing.
Not
for
yet.
our lovely Marina.
Oh yes, for her and her family.
Yeah, her father passed away right yesterday.
And
Also,
for Fred.
let's just say Fred, right? Just for Fred,
Yep.
he had an accident and his hand got shot, and
Yep.
with a gun. With the
Hollow point, not good.
hollow point. Thank you. And so
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna send some love and Reiki that
Love
way.
and healing to that way.
Talking to the Jesus. So, and also Tori, doctor, and we're
Because
just
of
gonna
all
leave
of
it at
his
that.
things.
Just extra. So we're just gonna send
Okay.
some love that way. I'll tell you later. And love to everyone out there. Jamelia, you're up.
Yes.
I don't know
Okay.
how to make it just you, so you're gonna have to do it.
Okay. Okay.
There we go.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. And
Hello. And your
you're blessed. Blessed.
There's a lot of people
Are you
over
still on the
there.
phone? Blessed. Are you on
Yeah?
the phone or on the computer? Oh,
No,
okay.
I'm on the phone. I just set it down.
Oh, cool. Blessed. Sprinkles.
That's all the people. That's beautiful,
Thank
Jamelia, by the way.
you.
Marissa said she didn't mean to do that. It was just serendipitous.
All the serendipityness.
Bless you the same way. All right, guys, we love you so much. And I need
And you need it. What? Oh. And we love you. And everybody have a great day. And thank you for the wonderful compliments. And
remember,
yeah.
if you need to take a break, step back, wait till you can acclimate, jump back in. It's always good to take a break. It's never good to stay in one place for too long anyway. We're all creatures of movement.
Never be idle.
We love you so much.
Love you guys. Have a great day. Do you know how to do that, or do you want me to do it?
I can try to figure it out. Okay.
I know how to do it. I'm doing it. All right. Love you guys. Have a good one.
And now, the reason we got out of bed this morning. For music and the spoken giggles, Singing Mama and Auntie B are our